Hey everyone, and welcome to this low histamine food vlog. I'm going to be showing you guys what I eat today. I'm not really starting from the beginning of the day though. I'm starting from lunch, and yeah, I'm also going to show you my supplements, tea that I'm drinking. I'm just going to be sharing in bits and pieces everything that I'm learning as well, and I just hope that this helps. If you haven't seen my video of me telling my journey of having chronic hives, then I will link it. I'll put a little card here and I'll put it in the description as well, so you can go ahead and check that out. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the day. I'm back from the grocery store. I got a bunch of stuff for this week. I'm going to be making a pasta right now. I'm trying out a new recipe, so we'll see how that tastes. Last week I was eating like really boring food. Like I was literally just eating like zucchini, carrots, potatoes, sweet potatoes. Like it was really boring. So I'm trying to like actually make some meals, and I found a blog that posts low histamine recipes, so I'm gonna be trying stuff from there, kind of putting my own twist. So for the pasta, I'm just gonna boil some of this penne pasta. I'm gonna pop this into the oven on broil. It is just some red bell peppers cut up with some oil, salt, and black peppers. My daughter's up now, so I had to kind of pause a little bit, but I'm back to cooking. So in my blender, I know it looks a little bit weird, but I have pasta sauce, ricotta cheese, oregano, pink salt, black pepper, and my roasted peppers in here. And I didn't add all of my peppers. If I need to, I'll add more. I'll add more ricotta if I need more. I'm just gonna kind of like see what it is like and then adjust it after that. So we're gonna go blend this up, and then this will be our pasta sauce. So if you're not familiar, or if you're just learning about low histamine, you cannot have tomatoes. So I'm hoping that the red peppers will kind of give me that tomato sauce substitute that I'm looking for. So let's go try this out. Here it is, all nice and blended up. It smells so good. So I ended up stopping it halfway through, and I realized that the consistency was a little bit thin. So I added in the other half of the bell pepper, and we're gonna taste it, see if we need to adjust anything. But just from that whiff of the first blend, it smells really good. So I'm so excited. Okay, I tried it. It's a little bit sweeter than normal pasta sauce, but I feel like I don't want to add too much salt because I already did add some extra salt. I just think that it's gonna taste different because it's a different, you know, it's a red pepper, not a tomato. So I just have to get that out of my head. But it's good. This, if it's good altogether, I will be making this again, and this might be a winner. I think that I'm about ready for a snack, so I'm going to show you guys the snack that I picked up. And I actually had this before this whole low histamine thing, so I had already tried it before and I liked it. So yeah, I'm really sad that I can't have chocolate, because chocolate is like one of the favorite things in my life. So that, and giving up coffee, that's another thing that I have to give up. I cannot have any caffeine. So, and I need to make some of my tea. And I need to show you guys my supplements. I have not done that yet. I've just been, I don't know, I think I'm still going through like some caffeine withdrawals. I don't think I was addicted to caffeine, but I was definitely used to having it every single day. So I just feel like really tired. Okay, so these are the little sweet treats that I was talking about. They're from Emmy's Organics. They're soft and chewy coconut cookies in the flavor vanilla bean. And they really don't have that many ingredients. So yeah, these are fine for me to have. And I have a really big sweet tooth, so I can't just have, like I tried it last week, I can't just rely on having fruit. Like it was kind of driving me crazy, so I needed something like a little bit more. And I'm also going to be making the cottage cheese muffins, but I can't put chocolate chips, so I have to probably put like blueberries. I got blueberries at the store, so those will be like my sweet, you know, treats. I like having like carby type of snacks, so yeah. All right, I'm gonna show you guys all of my supplements that I'm taking. Okay, so technically I'm on day 5 of the low histamine diet, but the first 3 days I was kind of transitioning into it. So the first day I had like some leftovers for one meal, so it was like, I would say it's like 75%, you know. The second day we had gone out to my husband's brother's birthday dinner, so I didn't adhere to the diet because it was going to be really hard to. And then the third day I just caved and had some healthy brownies that we have. And at least they were healthy brownies, but chocolate is a big no-no for the low histamine diet. So yeah, after that, the next 2 days, I think I was 100% pretty much, if not like 99%, because there's sometimes like little things that I might not catch, but trying to be, you know, purposeful. And I think that I am starting to feel a little bit better. I don't know, earlier, like you could see I have some redness, and I did have hives this morning. But we'll see. I know that people say like on the 6th day of you fully doing the low histamine diet, you'll definitely see it. So we shall see. This is only the 2nd day of me fully doing it. So these are the supplements that I'm taking. So this is the Mary Roots Liquid Morning Multivitamin Essentials. It has all this stuff in it. So there's not really like a specific reason that I'm taking this one. I got this one so that my daughter could take it, and it so happens that my husband and I could also take it. So we've been all of us have been taking this. I was taking this postnatal, but it's out on Amazon, and when I tried to reorder it, it bounced back. So once I finish this, if we're out like and there's a little gap, I can take the postnatal because I have a few left, but I'll probably be using this because it's pretty easy to take, and I like that we can all take it. Okay, next. So this is in the morning. This I take before breakfast and before lunch. So it's 6 total a day. It's a DAO enzyme. So that is this. I also take this in the morning. It's B6. I take this in the morning as well, elderberry. This is for immunity, so it has nothing to do with the chronic hives. This one, quercetin. This I also take in the morning, and this is a natural antihistamine. Now we're going into the night, and I think I'll show you guys this one too. So I have been taking those. Next at night, I'll take this magnesium one. I don't know what it is with this pill, but it is just like so big and it makes me gag. So I literally have to break it in half and take it that way. So 2 of these, and then L-theanine. I don't know how to say it. L-theanine. It's one of these. And these 2 together are supposed to just help to relax my body and sleep and all of that type of stuff. And then I want to incorporate this into, I did take this beforehand, but not during the low histamine diet, but this is supposed to help aid in cleansing your colon and your detoxing your gut, all of that. I just can't take it at the same time as these two. These two you can take at the same time, but this has to be like an hour or 2 spaced out in between. So the timing has been kind of, you know, making it a little hard for me to try it, but I'm gonna try to just be more intentional about it. And then this is the tea that I'm having. I'm supposed to be having like 4 cups a day of this. This is also a natural antihistamine, so nettle tea. I just have the traditional medicinal Spran, and yeah, I've been drinking this. Doesn't taste the best. I cannot have honey during the low histamine diet, so yeah, just been taking it just as is and plain. So yeah, that's everything that I am taking right now, along with doing the low histamine diet. So the low histamine diet is just to, the analogy that everyone uses is a bucket. So you eat things throughout the day that contain histamine. Some things contain more histamine than others. So for example, like tomatoes, eggplants, those type of the citrus fruits, those will just keep adding to your bucket, and it'll start to spill over and overflow. So your job with the low histamine diet is to keep that bucket from spilling over. And then you're gonna take things like the quercetin, the nettle tea to help flush out that excess histamine that's in your bucket and not let it like keep overflowing. So that is the purpose of what I'm doing with all of this. I totally forgot about this one because we just got it today at the grocery store. This is omega-3 fish oil, And for some reason it's lemon scented, and my husband actually got this and I'm just taking it as well, but he didn't notice that it was lemon flavored. So yeah, but it was literally in the fridge and I totally forgot about it until I went to go put back the other multivitamin. So yeah, omega-3, and I'm gonna take this in the morning as well. I'm such a snacker. I am now having some berries. I just washed some blueberries and raspberries, and I'm snacking on that right now. It is dinner time, so I'm about to have some leftovers of the pasta I made earlier, and I'm also making some nettle tea right now that I'm gonna sip on, and then I will be taking my nighttime supplements and we'll be heading to bed very soon. Good morning, guys. It is the very next day, and since I didn't do a breakfast with you guys, I'm just doing the cottage cheese muffins today. So in a blender, we're going to add some cottage cheese, as well as 2 eggs, some maple syrup, and some coconut oil. And this is going to be the wet batter that I'm going to blend up until it is smooth. Instead of using flour, I blended up as well some oats to make an oat flour, added some baking powder, some salt, added all of that together, mixed it up, and for my topping, I'm adding some blueberries. Then we are going to just add it to our baking tray and bake it. I didn't want to just have this for breakfast alone, so I am making my coffee substitute, that is the date seed coffee. I'm adding some milk and my low histamine approved creamer that I got from Sprouts, and I'm just making an omelet as well. I give the muffins like a 4 out of 10. Honestly, they weren't that good. I'm sorry. This might be a little bit of a weird snack, but these are like, I think they're like the shredded wheats. These are low histamine, and then some cream cheese. And these two together, I just kind of dip the crackers in here. It hits the spot for a salty snack. I look a mess, so I apologize. But I have a suspicion that the date seed coffee is not low histamine, and I'm not like 100% sure, but I really thought I was doing something because there's no caffeine. It tastes kind of similar to coffee enough where, you know, I can get my little fix of the taste. But yeah, I'm not going to be drinking it tomorrow because I really think that that's what made me have a reaction. My face had welts, both of my arms, my back, so yeah. I thought I'd just pop in to give a little update on how things are going. I absolutely hate the low histamine diet, and I think that I might be giving it up. And let me explain. If I have to use just salt and black pepper to season my stuff one more time, I feel like I'm gonna go crazy. And yes, I have been using fresh herbs. I got oregano, thyme, rosemary, and curly parsley. Absolutely have started to hate the taste of all of that. I just feel like I just used this too many times. Like everything tastes like that. I need to get the taste out of my mouth because right now I'm just visualizing it and I cannot. And I've just been finding myself kind of skipping meals or eating less, and it has just, you know, I feel like that has stressed me out mentally as well as physically. I'm not getting enough to eat, so I feel like that's not really benefiting me at all, as well as I'm still breastfeeding, and I feel like I need to make sure that my daughter is, you know, getting enough milk, and also it's a lot of physical demand on my body to breastfeed and produce milk, so I don't want to stress my body out in that way as well. So yeah, I was never told by a medical professional to do the low histamine diet and to take the supplements that I had thought of, not thought of, but like researched. And I feel like I was kind of just pulling things from thin air, not really, because I was looking stuff up and, you know, trying to be really informed and kind of just, you know, figure out what lane and what was going on with me. But I realized that I cannot rely on my own strength, and that is just biblical truth right there. I cannot do this on my own. I don't have the, you know, credits. I don't have the credits to do this, so I need to really just take a step back and trust in, first, God, obviously, but second is a professional that can really help me. So I found a functional doctor that is going to help me. Right now, I'm waiting for a GI map test to come to my house so I can take it and then send it back to the lab so they can analyze my gut microbiome and see what's going on in there. And yeah, they're gonna test for, I think, fungus, parasites, bad gut bacteria, all that type of stuff, see what's going on, and then the functional doctor is going to take my test results and she is going to analyze them, and along with my history of what's going on with me, and come up with a protocol for me to get better. So yeah, I didn't know if the order in which the supplements I was taking was the right order, and I feel like I really just need to trust in this professional, and I also need to, you know, be specific and really see what's going on. So that's going to be what the GI map is going to do. So that is my update. Yeah, what really just has been difficult is like not eating enough and breastfeeding and just not feeling good in that way. So I just, yeah, I really did not get the advice from a professional to do the low histamine diet, and because I'm not really seeing much results, I don't know if you guys can see it, but my chest is red right now. I gave it a shot and I'm glad that I did, but I don't know. Unless the functional doctor tells me to get back on it after she sees my results, then I'll have to. But up until then, I'm going to just eat what I want. And my diet is pretty clean, I would say. We shop at the farmers market, we shop organic, and I cook like 90% of the things that we eat. We like hardly go out to eat, so I don't know. Don't know. I'm gonna try not to go too crazy with the things that, and also just kind of be wary of like, okay, I just ate this. Let me see what's going on here. I feel like I'm getting more hives. Let's see. So I'll definitely be mindful of that. But yeah, I will definitely be keeping you guys updated with this whole process. It'll just probably be a little bit more spaced out because I have to do the test. It takes like a couple weeks to get your results back, and then I'm not sure how long it'll take for me to meet with the doctor and do all that stuff. So yeah, definitely at least a month of waiting, I guess. So another month of doing the low histamine diet and waiting, that was gonna drive me crazy. So yeah, that is my update. I hope that I didn't disappoint anyone. I do feel like a little bit of a failure, but I have to just do what is best for me, and yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I love you guys. God bless you, and I will talk to you guys so soon. Bye.